We're back with the hosts of Unqualified Therapists, my friends Amy Baumgartner and Sarah Simone. They're here now to talk about how they became mental health advocates and joined together for their podcast. Thanks for coming back. I didn't scare you off.
No, we didn't scare you off is what we're worried about.
We're so happy to be back.
Well, this is great. And so we really wanted to dive into why you guys started your podcast to begin with and what the goal is.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
All right. Well, so Amy and I were friends, but we really became close at the pinnacle of some of the hardest times of our lives that we had experienced. And we had both been living in secret with these hard times. So at the time, I was currently going through a cancer diagnosis, and I had a lot of significant loss leading up to that. I had lost my brother and my father at that point, but I had been living in secret with all of that grief because I had been raised in this way where it was like, you have 5 minutes to feel sorry for yourself, and then you need to get up there and keep on living and just move past it. There's life. You got to keep going.
Right.
So I just pushed everything down, and it was getting to a boiling point. And when Amy and I became close, she was experiencing some
So I kind of
times.
I was going through some really hard times. My husband had bipolar disorder, and we lived with that in secret. Lots and lots of really hard times, hospital visits, those sort of things, just completely a secret life because it's not accepted at all to talk about those sorts of things. And so and then he died by suicide and lost his battle. And I was going through that at the same time as what Sarah just described, and I was kind of like, I'm just going to say it. And so I talked about it, and I told her the real truth of things, and we said, this should be like something that people talk about more. If I feel that if I was able to talk to more people and open up to more people, I don't know, I really feel like it would have been an easier path for my husband and I and my whole family. And I feel like I don't want other people to suffer like that.
Yeah. And you said that you just dropped an episode on grief.
Yes, we
right?
did.
Yes.
And so did you talk more about the loss of your husband and the grief that you've gone through too?
Yes, we did. We are very honest and raw. We promise authenticity through every episode that we put out there. So even in post-production, when I was listening to some things that we had done, I even slid some things in there, did some record scratches and said, hey, here's the truth of it. We gave you this advice and then went home and did the complete opposite and fell into a spiral of things.
Yeah.
So we try to be authentic.
We try really hard to be authentic. We try to help people with their own grief as well as helping others, because it's so hard to be a person who is a friend of someone or a family member of someone who loses someone. And so we talk about ways to help, and we talk about things not to say.
Yes.
So.
And so what are some things, because I think that we get very uncomfortable. We think that we're doing something by just being there, and but so what are some things not to say to someone who's going through loss like that?
My favorite, it could be worse.
Yes. Oh goodness, nobody would say that, right? You're looking at me like, yes, absolutely.
You would be shocked at some of the things. And here's our take on it, though. We know that it's an awkward situation. We know that the person is going, when you tell them what's going on, and they don't know what to say. So it's just sort of, they're reaching for things that they've heard and are trying to make you feel better. So when we hear those things, we don't take them personally.
We also understand, because then Sarah had recently lost her mom, and I said to her, I don't know what to say to you. And I'm supposed to be like the qualified person, and it's so hard. So we say all of this, in a fun way, just because it's a hard topic. And the worst thing you can do is say nothing.
Yeah, be there.
Yes.
Be there for the people who need you.
Yeah.
What has the healing journey been like for both of you? And do you find that through this podcast that you're helping each other and your listeners?
Absolutely. The healing journey, we have to say, we say it on a lot of our shows, healing is not linear.
Yes.
And so you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have days that are terrible and days that you feel phenomenal. You may have hours that you feel terrible and hours that you feel phenomenal. There is no one flat line. Once you feel better, you're better. Yeah. So that's a big important message. So when you listen to our episodes, you're going to hear days that we're feeling terrible and days that we're feeling great. But yes,
It's the same with your mental health and mental illness. It ebbs and flows. You have good days, you feel like, oh, I've gotten through it. There will never be another depression, episode, and then you hit it again. And so it's all of those things with grief, your mental health. It ebbs and flows. It goes up and down.
I like that you're providing this place for people to go, and as you mentioned, just kind of trying to ease that stigma, get out of that, get away from it.
Yes.
Yes, and according to NAMI, which is the National Alliance for Mental Health, there's 1 in 5 people in America that suffer from a mental illness.
Right.
So that's a lot of our population.
a lot of people, right?
And so there's
That's
a lot of people who aren't even
diagnosed.
diagnosed. And so it's we're going through a mental health crisis right now. And so it's really important that we talk to one another and that we have some trusted people. And we always say you are not alone.
Right.
And that is why we're here for the podcast.
Yeah. I love that you're here for people. And I'm glad that you're here with me today. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks so much for having us.